Welcome to the Qclubbb Mental Fitness Gym session, Thriving in Challenging Times. I'm Tanya Haggis, your host for today's session. Thank you so much for joining and well done in investing this precious time in yourself. Clearly, you have a growth mindset. You're the type of person I love to support. So, what are the highlights of this session? Well, what will be included is this. I'd first like to explore the purpose of your presence here in this session. We'll define mental fitness, we'll understand why goals and dreams can be sabotaged. We'll learn ways to build mental fitness to thrive in challenging times. And towards the end, I'm excited to share an opportunity and wonderful gift to help you empower yourself. Stay until the end to schedule your free consultation, and together, let's move you forward in the way you envision. So don't miss out on this valuable opportunity. So now, let me ask you, why have you joined this session today? What is your goal? What situation do you most want to improve? What I'd like you to do right now is write down your goal. And it is important to write it down. So I'm going to pause for a moment while you write that down. At this point, I should introduce myself. My name is Tanya Haggis, and I'm the founder of Qclubbb, bold, brave, beautiful. With a diverse background, I've had the privilege of working with international organizations of varying sizes, ranging from small teams to really large-scale operations with over 11,000 staff. My focus has been on capacity building, fostering improved relationships, enhancing well-being and driving efficiency. Since departing the UK in 1999, I've embarked on a journey that has led me to live and work in a multitude of fascinating countries, including Geneva, Ethiopia, Italy, Spain, and Iraq. Along the way, I've had the privilege of collaborating with wonderful individuals and diverse team tribes, many of whom have become dear friends. One of my values is give back. I love contributing to the growth and development of individuals and communities, paying it forward and creating a ripple effect of positive change. And that's why I'm often called the positive change maker coach. And the way I like to work, through collaboration. I love to work with local businesses and leaders in their field who share my passion for improving relationships, including self-relationship. One of my exciting collaborations is with the internationally acclaimed superstar Shahzad Shameen, the founder of Positive Intelligence, known as PQ. Shahzad is a dynamic TED Talk speaker. He was also a Stansted lecturer, and he's a New York best-selling author. I'm grateful to him for giving me some great personal guidance and support on my personal growth journey. Together now, Qclubbb and PQ bring powerful mental fitness experiences founded on the scientifically backed PQ operating system, known for its incredible results in improving relationships, performance, well-being, and happiness by something like 82 to 97% in just weeks. I'm also thrilled to collaborate with the Gottman Institute, founded by a very cool, eminent scientist couple, John and Julie Gottman, who created the world-famous assessment that can predict with 90% certainty whether a romantic relationship will last. I don't know about you, but I could have done with that a couple of times over. Now, inspired by Gottman's groundbreaking research and amazing relationship building tools, I have launched a dynamic Qclubbb relationship health check program, specifically supporting couples who have decided to commit to each other and want to lay a strong foundation from the start. Other couples partner with me to reduce conflict, build trust, improve intimacy, communication and build compassion. Maybe you too are curious to try out the relationship health check with me to see areas that you could improve and help your relationship thrive. This introduction is just a bit of a glimpse of my background, what I specialize in, and the way I work. You may check out my full profile, reviews, recommendations, and accreditations on LinkedIn. Let's begin. So the question is, how do we grow these 3 core mental muscles so we can thrive in challenging times? Well, let's start with a definition. Mental fitness is your capacity to respond to life's challenges with a positive rather than a negative mindset. It impacts your peak performance, your peace of mind and wellness, as well as your relationships. Now, the PQ operating system that I work with is actually based on a foundation of research, including positive psychology, neuroscience, cognitive psychology, and performance science. These are the foundations that build the mental fitness operating system from positive intelligence. And I'm going to take you through that today. The research includes results from hundreds of CEOs and their executive teams, Stanford students, world-class athletes, parents, something like over 500,000 participants in 50 countries. Now, let's begin with the power of factor analysis, because it's a transformative tool that allows us to simplify the complex. And we know humans are pretty complex creatures, aren't they? And positive intelligence applied this tool to uncover the core factors that shape our well-being, our mental fitness and growth. I know that sounds pretty impossible, but okay, look at this. Think about how the root of thousands of colors can be traced back to just 3 colors: red, blue, and yellow. That's right, isn't it? By combining these 3 colors, artists can create an infinite palette, paint an extraordinary beauty and complexity, can't they? Factor analysis research enabled us to identify there are only 3 core muscles at the root of mental fitness: the saboteur interceptor, your sage, and your self-command muscle. And through this extensive research, they also uncovered the factors that disrupt our mental fitness, which is brilliant, as this knowledge empowers us to identify and address these negative influences that we experience head on. And these negative influences we call saboteurs. And you know what? The science has found that we have 10 of these saboteurs. So are you ready to do an activity? Now, I want you to envision a goal that truly ignites your passion and drive. Now, listen, I'm not talking about mundane tasks, like, oh, I must wash the car this weekend, or easy routine work pieces here. I'm talking about a goal that challenges you, something that makes you a little uncomfortable, perhaps, but deep down, it's really worth pursuing. It could be about improving a relationship, whether it's a personal or professional relationship, or maybe it's about taking your performance to the next level, pushing beyond your limits. Perhaps your goal revolves around living a healthier, purposeful, and happier life. Now, take a look at your saboteur assessment report that I shared the link to. Look at your top 3 saboteurs and jot down how these saboteurs have been sabotaging your progress. And pay attention to any sensations or reactions that will come up for you in not progressing this important goal as you would like. And what I want you to do is actually write down your thoughts right now, and I'll come back to you in a moment. Okay, welcome back. What you've just done there is taken a proactive step towards overcoming your saboteurs. You're starting to identify and expose your saboteurs. Guess what? Often they like to hide or even befriend you, and you're calling them out. And that's a really great first step. And now you need to get into the gym and build mental fitness to ignite your warrior sage that is your ally to help you achieve that goal, that outcome you so dearly want. The interesting thing is, look at how we're driven by our saboteurs and our sage. So let's start with the saboteur interceptor. We all have the judge, but we experience it differently. Let me tell you, the judge saboteur is very sneaky and manifests in three forms: the judge me, the judge you, and judge circumstances. Likelihood is you might notice it showing up differently in particular situations. Now, if you just had the judge saboteur, you could actually fight off the judge with your magnificent sage. But the thing is, that judge does not play fair. The judge enrolls accomplice saboteurs. And that could be your controller or your hyperachiever or your restless or your stickler, your pleaser, your hypervigilant, your avoider, your victim, or maybe you've got a hyper-rational saboteur. Now, together, the objective of these saboteurs is to overcome your sage and send you down their path, which doesn't serve you one bit. And in fact, their hold over you grows. Together, they put you in such a negative spin that it is hard to think straight. So what Positive Intelligence has done, they did loads of research and from that created the saboteur assessment that you've got right now. And what's super about that is that it allows us to actually see which of our accomplice saboteurs is showing up most powerfully. And here's an example of what the saboteur looks like. And as you can see, Sarah has her stickler, her hyperachiever, and the restless saboteur. It'll be different for everyone, but the idea is if you can know exactly which accomplice saboteurs you have in addition to your judge, you'll have a much better opportunity to intercept them. And of course, with the support of the mental fitness experts, you can gain support on how your saboteurs mess with you and how you can break free when you're experiencing some sort of a hijack. Remember, these 10 saboteurs motivate people through negative emotions such as fear, stress, anger, guilt, shame, and insecurity. Whereas your 5 sage powers motivate you through positive emotions, empathy, curiosity, creativity, passion, and purpose. Your 10 saboteurs might generate some success, but it's not happiness. Your 5 sage powers generate higher success and sustained happiness. Now, here's something we hear all the time as mental fitness experts when we work with our clients. Aren't negative emotions good for you? People say to me, hey, I need my stickler. It's really important that I get everything right. Or I know that my controller or hyperachiever has driven me through all the success that I've had. So aren't negative emotions good for me? I ask you this question, is pain good for you? Think about it for a moment. Is pain good for you? It's only helpful for 1 second as an alert. However, staying in negative emotion hurts your ability to see clearly and respond with empathy, curiosity, creativity, and laser-focused action. A negative emotion is your saboteur. So think about this. If you want to understand how to intercept our saboteurs, we need to think about our sage. The sage lives in the region of the brain associated with positive emotions, peace and calm, clear-headed focus, creativity, and provides the big picture. And it operates from the sage perspective. So what is the sage perspective? Well, the sage perspective is that every outcome or circumstance can be turned into a gift or opportunity. Let me say that again. The sage perspective is that every outcome or circumstance can be turned into a gift or opportunity. Now, that might sound like madness, but let me tell you how many clients come to me going through real challenges in the midst of really difficult divorces, family conflicts, job loss, and impending homelessness, and many more tough situations. Clients often approach me overwhelmed by negative self-talk. Self-talk that triggers feelings of unworthiness, anger, fear, betrayal, confusion, stress, and unhealthy habits. And if this cycle remains unbroken, years can be lost with individuals constantly recounting past grievances and unable to move on. Do you know somebody like that? So similar to Stockholm Syndrome, if you do not break free from your captors, you begin to believe everything the captor tells you. And saboteurs use a very similar tactic on you. They offer you a comforting and familiar pattern of thinking. It tells you the situation is bad and live with it. However, the sage ignites a different way of thinking that you can turn loss into a gift or an opportunity. And so I ask you, which perspective is true? Saboteur says, this is bad. Sage says, this is a gift. So, which is true? The answer is, whichever you believe becomes true. Okay, so you're ready to move on to the next workout station, the self-command muscle. This essential muscle strengthens your ability to take charge of your thoughts and emotions, empowering you to derail the saboteurs when they make their appearance. In the PQ app, you'll find a variety of bite-sized PQ reps and activities designed to develop this muscle. These activities are specifically crafted to equip you with the skills needed to overcome the sabotaging forces that attempt to hinder your progress and your happiness. And what's great is that the PQ reps are 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and 12 minutes long. And the PQ reps are so versatile. You could rep indoors or in nature. And what these reps do, they help you to build the self-command muscle, reducing the likelihood of your saboteurs derailing your personal or professional life. And building the self-command muscle in the PQ app's gym is an amazing experience. As you engage in these activities, you'll notice a real-time charge meter that keeps you in tune with your daily progress in real time. It's a fantastic way to kickstart your day, and then you can return to these reps whenever you need an energizing boost. Maybe you're going into a particular tough meeting, or when you need a calming moment because of a particular challenge that you're having to deal with right now. And what's great too is the daily focuses organized by Shahzad. The convenience of these audio bites allows you to explore and build a positive mind with positive habits without being tied to a computer, which I love. It's a flexible and immersive experience, enabling you to more easily incorporate mental fitness into your daily routine. So when you are confronted with challenges, these science-based exercises drop you right back into your body. That's the power of the self-command muscle. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And you feel really motivated because you can actually see the results happening real time. Now remember, your mind can either be your greatest ally or your fiercest foe. Are you getting that? So when you're feeling negative emotions, stop. You're in sabotage mode. So you really need to do some PQ reps to quiet those saboteurs and activate your bold, brave, beautiful sage. And with practice, you become a master at assuming the sage perspective. that every problem can actually be converted into a gift and an opportunity, and then generate that gift by using the sage powers like empathy, curiosity, creativity, and calm, clear-headed action. The question becomes, is it really possible to just shift from saboteur to a sage response, even in tough challenges? Is it possible to do that? Yes. But the speed and depth of the shift depends on your mental muscle strength. You see, what the science has found that lasting positive change requires 20% insight and 80% mental muscle. Think about it for a second. How many times have you been to a training, read a self-help book, attended a work retreat, and got all these great ideas, and you were super fired up, only to go back to where you were before, right before attending that session or reading that book? I personally have been part of so many trainings to improve efficiency, make a culture shift, improve performance, and during those trainings totally saw so many aha moments and commitments made. However, soon after, all of that fizzles out. Does that actually resonate with you? Now, have you wondered why that is? Well, that's because those activities are based on insight and not mental muscle, and the science shows us lasting positive change in the workplace or for personal transformation requires, okay, that 20% insight, but it really needs that 80% mental muscle. It's developing those mental muscles that makes all the difference. That's the distinction. Now, are you ready to jump into the Qclubbb Mental Fitness Gym with me? Great. And you won't be alone, because a countless number of people are building their mental fitness right now because of the amazing outcomes it brings to their lives. And I just want to share something with you and give you an idea of why my Qclubbb bold, brave, beautiful programs are based on the PQ operating system. Look, I think these results speak for themselves. Here we go. Results show that there is an 82% improvement with relationships, a 92% improvement in teamwork and collaboration, an 83% boost in self-confidence, and an incredible 92% reduction in stress. And the one I love, the 85% increase in happiness. I mean, how would it feel to enjoy these benefits too? Now, let me just be totally transparent. As with anything, you need to practice. Building mental fitness requires intense initial practice. But when you do, well, you've seen the results. You might be wondering why you need this kind of commitment. Well, think of it this way. You can't transform a neglected garden overrun with weeds, taking out one weed at a time over the course of 100 days. And it's the same with the saboteurs. This is what mental fitness is about. Taking out those saboteur weeds and planting neural pathways to form new, positive, winning habits. There's no getting away from it. Creating new pathways that are going to serve you, your personal and professional life, occurs through consistent daily mental fitness practices. Commit to 15 minutes a day for 6 to 8 weeks. Unlock incredible benefits. How would that feel? Are you in? And remember, mental fitness doesn't just improve businesses, careers, and relationships. It changes lives holistically. Let me share this exciting opportunity with you. Would you like to partner with me? Okay, great. Because it's you, I'm opening up membership to the Qclubbb Mental Fitness Gym. With this special membership, you receive the exclusive PQ app with the complete 6-week foundation program loaded in, packed with 15-minute daily science-based practices and expert guidance from Shahzad. You've also got our amazing supportive community that are always there to cheer you on. As I collaborate with Shahzad, and remember one of my values is give back, I'm thrilled to offer you this PQ Foundation program that is highly acclaimed by top leaders, athletes, parents, people involved in health, tech, sales, explorers, founders, teams, and many more for a hugely reduced price right now. The price you see on the Positive Intelligence website is nothing like the price you need to pay with the Qclubbb membership. So you'll get exactly what they're offering on the Positive Intelligence website. If you go there today, you'll see the price. But when you become a member of the Qclubbb, you get a special opportunity, let's say. Plus, I'd love to give more gifts. As a member of the Qclubbb Mental Fitness Gym, you'll also unlock a treasure trove of additional valuable benefits not included with the PQ Foundation program that is displayed on their website. You'll receive additional expert coaching tailored to your particular saboteur assessment, sage coaching to unleash your full potential, fun meetups that will leave you inspired, and live Q&A sessions where you can tap into the wisdom of our community. You'll have to act swiftly. As soon as this cohort reaches capacity, the door will close. And you might be wondering, okay, I'm interested. This sounds really great. What is the next step? What is the process? Well, first you schedule a free consultation with me. And let's dive into your specific needs. Tell me your goals and your aspirations, and let's find out what's getting in the way. And then let's tailor that program accordingly. I can't wait to connect with you and hear all about it. Just one last thing to mention. If anyone today was intrigued by the Bold, Brave, Beautiful program for couples who want to get on the right track at the start of their relationship or get back on the right track, we can hold that conversation too. Same process, just schedule our call via the Qclubbb website. So just to wrap up, I really look forward to speaking to you soon.